Hi, it's Diana, and we are at the story portion of our book. And okay, I'm risking the moving because here it is. Here's my book on my that thing that I can't think of the name of. Bunny Cakes, Max and Ruby. Of course, you probably knew it was coming because we talked about it when we did the when I went about my yard. So looking for things that were good things for mud pies. So Bunny Cakes is a Max and Ruby book, and I really love the little bunny people-y. They're so cute. And in this story, there are, remember, story is shared. We're going to just assume shared. If it's a book that I can get and other people can get, it's shared. And there are characters. And there are four characters in this book. So there's Max and Ruby. There are brother-sister bunnies. And there is the grocer. Actually, I'm going to find him. The grocer. Wait, I didn't show you Max and Ruby. I so very wanted to wear a plaid or a overalls to match Max and Ruby, but okay. So there. Wait a minute. There they are. But I don't have any. And then there's the final character, and that's Grandma Bunny. All right, so what happens in this story? It's a pretty, I hate using the word simple. I hate not complicated story, straightforward story. Max and Ruby want to, there they are again. Look, see how they have plaid on? Ruby's gonna make a cake for the grandmother's birthday, but Max wants to help. Well, being a big sister, and Ruby doesn't want him to help. And you kind of start to understand why, because Max does things like accidentally breaks eggs. And he is sent to the grocer's to get more eggs. And back in this time, this is even before me, this did not happen when I was a kid, where you could write or you could go to the store with a note, and the grocer would give you the thing, and it would be put on a tab, which would, like a bill at the end of the month. So Max and Ruby are able to go get groceries by themselves without an adult, and that's where we see the grocer. So there are a couple of things, like little impediments going on in the story. One is that Max keeps breaking things or spilling things that Ruby needs. And then there's another thing that's going on, and that's Max wants to make a cake too. He has his earthworm cake, and he wants to add red hot marshmallow squirters. So he apparently can't speak, and so he writes it on the list. And this is where pictures are really helpful, because what Rosemary Wells does, and that's the author and the illustrator, is she shows us what Max's writing looks like. Looks like this. So Ruby writes eggs, and Max writes red hot marshmallow squirters. Red hot marshmallow squirters. I don't know about you, but I don't know that's red hot marshmallow squirters. And apparently neither does the grocer, because he doesn't give Max any red hot marshmallow squirters. And Max tries several times. Every time he spills or breaks something for Ruby that Ruby needs, and Ruby sends him to the grocery store, Max writes it again. He tries again. He tries to be very, very neat, but he just can't get the grocer to understand red hot marshmallow squirters. Ruby keeps getting what she needs, and Ruby even writes a note to Max. It looks like this. Sad. No Maxes. No Maxes. As I have an older sister and a younger sister. So as a middle child, I can understand this. I can understand the older sister saying, no, thank you. No, thank you. And I can understand the younger sibling going, I want to too. Finally, what Max gets an idea when Ruby sends him to the store to get some decorations for her cake. She wants silver stars, sugar hearts, and buttercream roses. And Max gets an idea because he still wants those red hot marshmallow squirters, and he draws them. Isn't that funny? Because I don't know what a red hot marshmallow squirter looks like. I've never seen one, because if you go to the store, you can't find them. But the grocer knows, and Max gets his red hot marshmallow squirters. And at the end, of course, because grandmas are not older or younger siblings, the grandma loves both of them. And that's Bunny Cake's Max and Ruby book. I'll come back to you with the food section and the analysis section.